House 9 Dad. How you doing today? I hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed day. Okay? I'm going to keep this video relatively short and sweet. But what I wanted to do was just give you guys an overlook. Alright? And what I mean by overlook means what we're pretty much I'm going to give you the topics for tomorrow. Okay? Now, the first topic that we're going to discuss that I want to get into is manhood. Okay, it seems like it's a up in the air it's like a statement or a quote or beat on your chest type thing, because that's where we're suggested as, right? Okay, what it takes to be a man, like all aspects. Okay, because that's important today, because men are used to, we're supposed to be looked at as the kings, the rulers, the King Kongs, the ones with the sausage, the real sausage, no toys, and if that's the case, then so be it. But you know what, in this day and age, 2019, what I want to know from you, what we're going to discuss as a family, my YouTube family, have the morals and values of a man changed? Has the demands changed? Are we held at this regard, or are we held at this regard? Okay? Meaning lower regard. Okay? Now, there's no secret that, laws and different things have changed, it's no secret, the rainbow, what I call the rainbow effect, meaning, men marrying men today and women marrying women, and poly relationships, multiple wives. Some I've even heard have multiple husbands, and some women have multiple wives, and I definitely want to talk about it. I want to talk about it, y'all, because I feel that it's serious. It's not a subject to take lightly, because we're entering into, I look at it as a new dimension, a new realm, to where the old school ways of doing things may be wrong or may be right. Meaning, should the old school ways, should we adjust to the new school ways, or should the new ways go back to the old ways? Was the old ways of thinking and things working? Okay? Me personally, I'll go into my personal side of what I see, what I've been through, and what I'm noticing also, I believe as men, we have an obligation, okay? We have an obligation to what we might call standing up for. Some people stand up for their mother, some people stand up for their wives and kids, some people stand up even for their jobs. Some people stand up for the country, which I did at one point, being in the U.S. Army. Okay? So, when we have obligations as men, are we belittled today in 2019? Are we still held high? That's important, y'all. It's very, very important, because yes, fatherhood is important, but that's another topic. Okay? What we're speaking on today is men. Okay? Before anything, I'm a man first. Okay? I'm a man first. And it's important to know who you are when you look in the mirror. Okay? Now, the whole thing with the transgender, I have my own personal feelings on that. Like I said, I'll speak on that definitely in another discussion. Okay? But as men, we have to be, I'm a man, I can't speak on everybody. Okay? But I'm going to speak on myself. Okay? I'm a man first. Okay? A lot of people, they say, well, Live House Dad, What is your ideal, your version of being a man? Simple. There's an old saying. If you get knocked down and you're on your back, if you can look up, you can get up. Okay? And I'm definitely the person that's been knocked down over and over and over and over and over again. And when I speak on that, I speak on the truth, the real. I told you, coming on this channel, you're going to get the real. Okay? I've been there. You understand? From homelessness to now becoming a homeowner of a 6,000 square foot property. I can't make this up. You understand? It is the truth. Okay? To making $6-7 an hour in temp agencies to now making a six-figure salary. It is what it is. You know, that's my personal testimony. You know, one day I'm gonna go more in detail on that particular topic. Okay. But my idea of being a stand-up man, to me, is standing up with your chest out no matter what the circumstances bring in your way. You understand? Like in the army, we were taught to keep moving forward. You don't go back. You understand? So that's what I do. You understand? A fighter. Not everything means with these. Now, when I was growing up, I had trust me, my fair share from Brooklyn to Queens, Bronx, Harlem, my fair share using these in different places in the country too, and overseas. You understand? Sometimes it was for good things, and sometimes it was for silly stuff. But at the end of the day, I had to get my point across. You understand? For your marriage, I have a wonderful wife. Sometimes you gotta fight to keep what's yours. And some of my people will say, okay, well, you married, what you gotta fight for? No, I don't mean fight your wife. I'm talking about outside entities that can plague a person's mind that you may see that they don't see. So you gotta fight them off. You gotta fight off the wolves. You understand? You gotta keep them off your flock. You understand? Okay. Excuse me. Next thing, children. Now, it is no secret. You understand? You're here with Live House 9 Dad, so you're in a good part of the internet right now. But we all know that there's a lot of negative on the internet that can plague these children's minds. I'm hearing things about children committing suicide off of some of these sites. I can't believe it. That this is the world we live in, or somebody would take the time out to literally use this tool, meaning the internet, to harm children or to try to convince them to harm themselves. Nah, I can't get with that, y'all. I don't understand it, don't want to be a part of it. You understand? But as a man, I have to fight off those entities, those wolves, that negative energy. I can't take it. You understand? Before that, also as a stand-up man, you gotta be willing to die for what you believe in. And also, you fall for anything. That's the truth. I can get swayed here, swayed there. You understand? It's all about your true core values. Do you stand as a man in any intense fire? You understand? Do you stand as a man? I stood as a man growing up for my people in my neighborhood. You understand? It's a rough neighborhood. Sometimes you can't do things by, excuse me, let me reword that. Sometimes a situation calls for more than one person. Not just a person that you may need to have your back, but sometimes you gotta have your brother's back. So trust and believe, I was out in those streets. I was loyal to my people. Now, I'm not saying loyal in the past tense, but I'm loyal to positivity now. You understand? It's a difference. They say pick and choose your battles. So that's what I'm playing. That's what I do as a man. Okay? Finances. Sometimes you gotta fight to maintain what's yours. And you say, well, why you gotta fight for money? No. What I mean is, sometimes taxes might try to take something from you, or, you know, there's always another meaning. Money is created to go back to the government in one form or another. And if you don't believe me, even if you feel like the money goes to a store, in that store. It might go to a farm, but guess what? Somewhere along that line, it's going to go back to the government. Please believe me. Okay? And sometimes you might have to take it to court. Sometimes you might have to, you might just have to fight for your land. Okay? Next thing. My core values to my family. When I'm talking about just family, I mean also my relatives outside of my home. I will fight for. And it don't always have to be with these. It could be, financially. It could be spiritually. It's so many different levels, y'all. You do what you can. You know. But like I said, the next topic is definitely as men. Are we held at a higher regard? Are we held at a lower regard? Or should we blend in, conform, or should we go against the grain? Okay? I'm a firm believer in stay true to yourself. Okay? God bless you guys. Also check out my wife's channel. Okay? It's Live House Mom 9. Okay? Wonderful woman. Okay? Got a lot of information for y'all. Okay? I just want to say peace to everybody. Peace, love, blessings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, that notification bell, and comment. Okay? Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to go walk these dogs so I can pay these bills. All right, y'all? Y'all have a great one. See y'all on the next comment.